So, how do you lose belly fat in 1 week? Well, this was me before, and this is me now. So you can see I lost a lot of fat. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips that you can implement today to reduce that belly fat. So, step number 1, you need a calorie deficit. To lose fat, you need to understand one basic principle, which you probably heard of before, and that is energy balance. Energy balance is the relationship between energy in, so the food calories taken into the body through food and drinks, and energy out, which is calories being used in the body for our daily energy requirements. And this relationship is defined by the laws of thermodynamics, which dictates whether weight is lost, gained, or remains the same. Therefore, we can formulate the principles of energy balance like this. If you consume more calories than you burn, your body will store energy, causing you to gain weight. If you use more energy than you consume, your body loses energy, so that means you will lose weight. And if there is a balance in energy intake and consumption, your weight will remain the same. There are a lot of diets that make people believe that they become a fat burning machine due to eating in a specific way. So take for example a ketogenic diet, which is low carb. What you have to understand is that your body burns fat all day long. And this is very easily advertised as the ketogenic diet turns your body into a fat burning machine. But this does not mean that you're actually losing fat mass. Fat is simply the specific substrate that is burned because it is abundant in your diet. As a result, your body will burn relatively little of its own fat tissue, with the exception of the times when there is not enough food coming in. So again, we have to look at energy balance, which determines the actual weight change. So remember this, the calorie deficit is the biggest king. He is the king. And if you liked the video so far, hit that like button for me and subscribe to this channel, because I'm putting out a video every week, all with the goal for you to master your physique, lose fat, build muscle, just everything that has to do with making you better. Weight training. Although a weight training workout doesn't typically burn as many calories as a cardio workout, it has other important benefits. For example, weight training is more effective than cardio at building muscle, and the muscle burns more calories at rest than other tissues, including fat. It is commonly said that building muscle is the key to increasing your resting metabolism, and that is how many calories you burn at rest. So the calories you burn while doing nothing. One study measured participants' resting metabolisms during 24 weeks of weight training in men. And the weight training led to a 9% increase in resting metabolism. And the effects in women were smaller, with an increase of 4%. Bottom line, building muscle helps you stay lean, burn more calories while you are not doing anything at all. This will also help you lose fat and help you burn more calories throughout the day. So think long term. Sleep. Sleep is so important. Sleep deprivation may be even more of a hindrance to your fat loss than things like stress, because it makes you more susceptible to stress. And on top of that, it has a lot of negative effects on almost every system in our body. Despite being simplistic, the analogy of recharging your battery or being in recovery mode is appropriate with regard to your fat loss and muscle building goals. One study at the University of Chicago put participants in a calorie deficit and then randomly assigned them to sleep 5.5 hours a night or 8.5 hours each night. And those who only slept for 5.5 hours each night lost 55% less body fat, and again, they were on the same exact diets. The group that was sleep deprived lost the same amount of weight, but lost much more muscle. They lost 60% more fat-free mass compared to those who slept well. The group also report to have more hunger, and this is because of a hormone that increases if you are sleep deprived. And this is a hormone that tells your brain that you are hungry. And the top reason why diets fail is because of hunger. So for fat loss, a good amount of sleep is crucial for fat loss and adherence to a diet. Next up, cardio. Most people do cardio because it burns fat. Many studies show quite exciting numbers in terms of fat oxidation and other metabolic changes. But they are usually short-term measures and are relative numbers. In absolute terms, the actual amount of fat that gets burned during a training session is minimal. You are talking about grams of fat, and the total amount of grams is usually more than 1 digit and does not contain multiple zeros. More importantly, it's not about how many grams of fat you burn during the session. The effect of cardio on fat loss is almost entirely mediated by energy balance. It doesn't matter whether you lower your energy balance by doing cardio or by eating less. With the same energy balance, weight loss and fat loss are the same. But on the other hand, cardio is a great weapon to use if you want to burn extra calories. The more you move throughout the day, the bigger the deficit. So if you like cardio, you should definitely do it. And if you do not like cardio, keep in mind, it's not necessary. If you choose to implement cardio with weight training, I would recommend you doing less cardio, low intensity steady state cardio, like going for walks or a walk on an incline. This will not stand in the way of your recovery from your weight training. You want to implement cardio in a sustainable way. And my last tip for you is stay consistent and patient. You probably clicked on the video because you wanted quick results, but you will never be able to make such a fast transformation. It is unrealistic. I want you to understand that this process, it takes time. You have to make your diet and training as enjoyable as possible to sustain it. Otherwise, you will end up cheating because your approach is not sustainable. There are enough videos on YouTube with the title, How to Lose Belly Fat in 1 Week. But I'm here to tell you that you cannot. And it takes weeks and months, so stay consistent and be patient. Have realistic expectations. I hope this video was helpful. Sorry for the clickbait title, but I love all of you. So like the video for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I see you next time. Much love.